Welcome, this is Sarah from Flow Me Yoga. This is a short class where we will work into the shoulders to create strength and stability there. So meet me on the mat, you don't need any props. Just find a comfortable seated position. And then whenever you are ready, close your eyes. Place the hands on your knees or the thigh. Take a moment to tune in. Becoming aware of the airflow. So the air enters and leaves your body. Bringing fresh oxygen, fresh energy whenever you breathe in. Letting go of any tension, of any used air, used energy whenever you breathe out. Enjoying 2 more deep breaths here. Filling your whole belly whenever you breathe in. Letting go whenever you breathe out. And then slowly blinking your eyes open. Placing hands in front and coming up onto your knees, sitting back on your heels, or of course a little bit higher on your block if it feels uncomfortable in the knees here. Before you rise the arms up. And then on your exhale, coming into cactus arms, 90 degrees angle in your elbows. With your inhale, you reach the elbows back, lifting your heart. Exhale, forearms and hands touch and you round into the spine. Inhale to open up. Exhaling to round in. Get 2 more with your breath. Last one. And then from here, reaching arms up. Exhale to lower them down over the side. Placing them in front of you, tucking the toes and rising the hips up into your first downward facing dog. Just taking a moment here to make it yours. Adding any movement that feels good here. Just using intuition to move your body rather than thinking. Last 2 breaths here. And lifting your heels up, bending the knees, gazing forward, and then in some very small steps, walking all the way forward, feet hip distance apart, and then letting the upper body fall. Holding opposite elbows, head heavy. Always shake your head yes and no to make sure there's no tension in the neck. Slight bend through the knees, or you can also bend them a little deeper to really let go of the upper body. Finding your breath here. If it feels good, you can also sway a little bit side to side. Letting go of your elbows. Inhale to lengthen through your spine. Knees can stay bent. Exhale to fold. Belly touches the thigh. 2 more. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. Last one. Inhale. Exhale to fold. Interlacing the fingers behind you, straightening the arms, and letting the arms fall forward. Again, neck relaxed, jaw and tongue relaxed. 2 deep breaths here, grounding down through both feet. Maybe letting the arms fall a little bit forward. And then with your next breath in, letting go of the hands, sitting back, arms come all the way up. In a wide chair position, taking a deep breath in. Exhale to sit a little bit deeper back. Good. With your next inhale, rising all the way up. Slight back bend by lifting the heart. Exhale, hands in front of your heart. Good. Heel toeing the feet in. Big toes touch. Inhale to rise the arms up. Exhale this time, arms over side, bending the knees, falling forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat, stepping back into a plank position. Taking a deep breath in here. Then on your exhale, knees, chest, chin, or lowering down. Inhale into a cobra. Exhale to lower down. Good, and reaching the right arm over to the right side, making sure the hand is on high of your eyes. Good, and then rolling onto the right side, but first placing shoulder down, lifting the left leg up, placing left foot behind you. Then using that right hand here in front of your face to either turn you just gently a little bit deeper in, or you can also release that right hand, placing it in your lower back. And just working very gently with the shoulder joint here. It should be a very gentle sensation, a slight stretch. Making sure there's no tension in the neck. If you find your head up in the air, you can always place a block or a pillow underneath the head. Get 2 breaths here. And then very slowly rolling back onto your belly. We'll go directly over to the other side. So right hand comes in, left arm to the side, hand on high of your eye, left shoulder touches the mat, and then you roll over onto the left side body, placing right foot behind you. Again, finding a comfortable position for your head, hand in front of your face. And also here, working gently into the left shoulder. Maybe right hand into the lower back. And also here, taking 2 deep breaths. And with the same awareness as you enter to the position, coming back, right hand to the mat, rolling back onto your belly, placing hands beside the rib cage, circling shoulders up, all the way back and down, elbows hug in. Inhale to lift the heart up, gentle cobra. Exhale to lower. Making sure legs are active, top of your feet pushing to the earth so that the knees are away from the mat. Good. Inhale, lifting up, cobra. Exhale to lower. Get 2 more. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Last one, we hold. Inhale to lift. Exhale to release the hands back. Good. Holding here, 2 deep breaths. You can always gaze a little bit down to keep the neck long. Good. And after the second exhale, hands back beside your rib cage. Inhale to lift just a little higher. Exhale over the knees. Tucking the toes, rising hips up, down dog. Deep breath in here. Full breath out. Good, another inhale. Then on your exhale, you lower down onto the forearms, one after the other, or maybe you can also lower both at the same time. Dolphin pose. Good. Forearms on the floor, elbows are shoulder width apart. And letting here the head fall between the forearms, making sure the head doesn't touch the earth. So you lift up out of your shoulders. Optional to walk the feet a little bit in. Good. And also here you can always bend the knees a little bit to create more space in your spine, more length. Taking 2 deep breaths here. And deep breath in. On your exhale, you gaze forward and you start to bring the chin to the thumb. Inhale to gently push yourself back, looking back. Exhale to lower. Inhale, reaching back. 2 more. Good. When you are back in your dolphin pose, taking a last inhale. And then on your exhale, again, one forearm after the other or both at the same time. Back up, finding your down dog. 1 deep breath in. Full breath out. With the next inhale, heels high, bending the knees. Exhale to step or jump between the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fall. Inhale to rise all the way up, reaching high. Exhaling, hands heart center. Inhale, arms up. Exhale to fall. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat. Either step, jump, float back, plank, into low plank. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale to come back, down dog. Deep breath in. Exhale to lower down, forearms. Inhaling here. Exhale to walk the feet a little bit closer. 1 more time. Inhale. Exhale, chin to the thumb. Inhale back. Exhale to lower. Inhale back. Exhale to lower. Good. Inhale back. And this time on your exhale, you walk the feet back, coming into a low plank. So here, elbows underneath the shoulders, hands flat. Or you can also interlace the fingers here if that gives you more stability. And then we will start to move a little bit by using the feet. So heels push forward, heels push back. We go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Holding in your center, releasing the grip, hands flat, inhale. And then on your exhale, you very slowly lower down. Good. Finding your Sphinx position here. Finding your Sphinx position, legs active here, and then you pull the heart forward, lifting up out of your shoulders. So actually, full body is active here. Taking an inhale. On your exhale, we will lift up. So feet need to be grounded. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. Exhale to lift. Get 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. We hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly lowering down all the way. Hands beside you. And taking a moment here to relax. To let go of any tension in the shoulders. Tension through the lower back. Maybe like to move the hips a little bit left to right. And also, a great option is to bend the knees and gently let them fall from one side to the other. Good, and coming back to the center, placing the hands beside your rib cage. Big shoulder circle, elbows hug in. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, coming back, down dog. Last 3 breaths here. With your next breath in, heels high, bend the knees, and then find a seated position. Either step or jump to slowly lower down, lying on your back. Hugging the knees into the chest. Small circles through the lower back. Good. And then reaching the arms to the outside. Shifting the hips a little bit to the left side of your mat. Letting the knees come over to the right side. And then And depending on your neck, you can gaze up, neutral, or letting the head go over to the left to complete the twist. Good. If you notice that your knees are high up here, you can always place a block or a pillow underneath the knees to support them. It should really be a pose where you can sink into rather than one that you have to hold something. Always, if possible, keeping both shoulders grounded. Good. And on your next inhale, bringing both knees back up to the center, hogging them in to neutralize your spine first. Before we then go over to the second side, arms reach to the outside. This time, hips a little bit to the right, and then letting the knees fall over to the left. And also here, using your pillow or a block underneath the knees to support them if they're high up. In the air, keeping both shoulders grounded. Head wherever it's comfortable in your neck. Very slowly coming back to center, hugging your knees in, and then from here, finding your comfortable position for Shavasana, legs straight, arms wherever you can let go of any tension in your shoulders. Just finding a moment of stillness here, letting go of the breath. Starting to observe how your body feels, the quality of your breath. So noticing any activity in your mind, if there's any thoughts arising, just without interrupting, without following them. Just observing how they arise and how they disappear, one thought after the other. Bringing the awareness back to the breath. Back into some gentle movements. Just very gently, waking up your body. Hugging the knees into the chest. And then in your own time, finding your way back up into a comfortable seat. Using that last moment of your practice to find a moment of stillness. reconnecting. Taking 2 last deep breaths. Before you connect the hands in front of your heart space, bringing them up in front of your forehead. Clearness in your mind. Hands in front of your mouth. Truth in your words. And then hands in front of your heart. Kindness in all your actions. Namaste. Thank you very much for practicing with me. I hope you liked this short sequence. And then in the next one, we will go into some inversions on the wall. See you there.